We have different methods in graphing a given function, but in this video, we just have to discuss one of the methods, and that would be using table of values. So here, suppose we have a given function that would be y equals 2x squared minus 1. So table of values, we definitely have to have a table here. So here, our table will have values for x and values for y. Considering that x is our independent variable here, certainly we can have our own values for variable x. Preferably, we have to have at least 3 points. But in this example, we have 5 points instead. So my x values here, I'd choose -4, -2, 0, and 2, 4. Of course, again, you can have your own x values to be something like -3, -2, -1, your call. So this time we are now ready to solve for the values of y, knowing that y is the same thing as f of x. When we say x is equal to -4, we have to now solve f of -4. Thus, we have to evaluate the function at -4. For the benefit of others, when we say evaluating a function or solving for the values of y, we just have to substitute the value of x that was given. In this case, when I say f at -1, it means that we have to substitute 1 whenever we see the variable x. Similarly, when I say now f at -2x, we just have to substitute -2x where the x is. So now we have 3 times -2x. That's the reason why when I say f at -4 this time with the function y equals 2x squared minus 1, we now have 2 times the square of -4 minus 1. So simplifying this expression, we now have 2 times 16 minus 1, and that gives us 32 minus 1, which is 31. And so f at -2 this time would become 2 times the square of -2 minus 1, which gives us 2 times 4 minus 1. That gives us 8 minus 1, and so we have 7. How about f at 0, f at 2, and f of 4? Therefore, we now have the points to be plotted, and that would be the points -4, 31, -2, 7, 0, -1, 2, 7, and 4, 31. If you want to know more about plotting points, I have a separate video, and just click the eye icon there at the upper right corner of your screen, and you will be redirected to that suggested video. So let's now manually plot these points and later on compare our graphs to a graph produced by a graphing calculator. In that suggested video, we have some notes there on how to plot points. So in case you'll have some problems in understanding how to plot the points here, please watch that video first, alright? Now notice that I have a greater space here at the y part. This is because we have solved 31 for our y values here. Give us a hint that we have to have greater space here at the y so we can cover up until 31. It's being discussed in that suggested video that in plotting a point, we have to get the intersection of the x and y values. Let's now compare this graph to a graph produced by a graphing calculator. So let's input our given function. That would be 2x squared minus 1. Now to verify if those solved points are correct, those points must be on the curve.